One of the world's last wilderness areas is located at the extreme southern tip of South America. The Cape Horn Biosphere Reserve is an archipelago and is one of the most pristine areas on the planet. This is because much of the original vegetation on the island is conserved. The human population is sparse and there is minimal disturbance. The reserve is known for its unique biodiversity and high endemism, where many of the species cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Navarino Island is the main island in the protected area of the Cape Horn Biosphere Reserve, and its coasts, wetland and forest provide habitat for between 24 and 28 species of bird.
My name is Heather and I'm fueled by my curiosity to understand the world around me. I'm passionate about designing and implementing effective conservation solutions that protect biodiversity. There are many unique birds that inhabit the Cape Horn Biosphere Reserve, and in this first episode we'll be looking at the characteristics of 3 native waterfowl species and what makes them vulnerable to predation.
There are species of waterfowl that tend to be found in pairs or loose groups. They lay their eggs on the ground, on rocky outcrops near water, and among bushes and tall grasses. Three of these waterfowl species on Navarino Island include the flightless steamer duck, the Kelp Goose, and the Upland Goose. The flightless steamer duck can be found on rocky coasts and can be easily identified with its blue-grey colour and distinct orange beak. The Kelp Goose can usually be found along rocky coasts and intertidal areas. They present sexual dimorphism, meaning that the male and female look different. The males are white and the females are black, with white and black stripes on their breast. The Upland Goose also presents sexual dimorphism, where the males have a white head, dark body with black feet, and the females have a brown head, black body, and yellow feet.
We know that, for example, the people that lived in Puerto many years ago, everybody said that the population of birds were more abundant years ago and more common. So now we know that there are some threats that are affecting the birds.
Well, the principal impact is about the predation of the chicks and also the eggs. So they can be potentially drop the population level. And some species like Cape Colorado is very endangered already. So it can be even a more dramatic situation for some species that are already endangered.
During Charles Darwin's global voyage around the world 200 years ago, he noticed that many birds lack defences to protect themselves on predator-free islands. And that's what we see in the Cape Horn Biosphere Reserve. Many of the birds are considered as naive, meaning that they lack the defences that they need to protect themselves, such as the evolutionary and biological adaptations that they need. This means that the birds are more vulnerable to predators, and this increases their risk to extinction.
In the island, historically, there are no predators, mammal predators, only still some guanacos around, some mice and bats, but there is no carnivorous predators. So from 2006, more or less, we detect the presence of mink, and that mink is predating or feeding on these birds that they are not adapted.
In our Marino, there is an important bird community that can be affected for minks. So this is the more dangerous threat for many species on the island that evolve without any predator.
Episode, we'll delve into the threat of biological invasions within the Cape Horn Biosphere Reserve and their impacts on the native waterfowl populations. My investigation involves engaging and collaborating with researchers dedicated to gaining a deeper understanding of this pressing challenge.